don't we go ahead over here, Amy? And we'll get you up on Glory. Now, as far as reining, you want your hands this way, okay? And stop, your back, right, you pull to your right hip. Left, pull to your left hip. And swing all the way over. And then we'll adjust your stirrups if they need to be adjusted. So you said you have ridden. Now you know you want to keep the ball of your foot right in this stirrup. In case you ever did fall for any reason, you would not get hung up. Now, why don't you stand up for me? And I typically, if I can get my hand under my seat, it's about right. So how do the legs feel for you?
I think they're all right.
Think they feel good?
Yeah.
Now on your reining, this way, both sides, and if you're wanting to go right, you pull your right back to your right hip. Yep. And if you want to go left, back to your left hip. Okay. If you want to stop, of course, you're pulling back. Kick, Derek. We want to stay about a horse length apart. No more than that if you can do it. Man, you guys did pick the perfect day.
Yep, I agree.
Ready to come home.
Ready to come home? So how was your ride?
Good, good.
You had fun?
Yeah, fantastic.
Man, you look like you were enjoying it.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll hook him up,
All right.
and then let me come around. Okay, Bueno, move over, buddy. Move over. Okay. So then you'll want to just drop the reins, grab the horn, keep your left foot in. I get it close to the tip. There we go. And then just swing on over. And you're back on solid ground again. He's a beautiful horse, isn't he? When they do weddings and stuff out here, the brides always they'll have us bring them down from the house, and he's the one everybody requests. Well, how was your ride?
Great.
Anybody you want to tell friends and family about? Since we are videoing you.
Right.
Okay. Well, we'll lead you over here.
Right.
You guys did absolutely wonderful.
She's a pro now.
Pardon?
She's a pro now.
Oh yeah, she's a regular cowgirl. So you'll hang on to your horn and just swing off.
There we go. Sorry for that, Glory.
Perfect. Great job. And one of the first things I always do is I take the bridle off of them,
Okay.
because
They
they've
probably like.
yeah, because they've had that pulling in their mouth all day. And I take the reins off. We never leave the same reins because different people kind of prefer different reins.
Huh, okay.
So what we do with these is I unbuckle them. If I can figure out how to unbuckle them. We unbuckle them here, and underneath it's attached to the girth, so we unattach that. And then this comes over here, and we'll hook it to this side so it's not flopping around. Now, then to unhook it, you put that up, and this is kind of a cowboy tie or western tie, and we uncinch it, pull up a little to get it unhooked, pull it out, and then I take and I'll gather it back up.
Somebody's happy.
Yeah, somebody took a big breath, huh? I gather it back up and put it underneath there, so that the next time when I go to do this, I don't have it all hanging down like that. So at this point, we come around to the other side, and as we talked about, you know, you keep your hand on them and walk real close to them if you're walking behind them.
That's just so they know you're there, right?
Yes, ma'am. You know, I think we talked about, maybe, I don't know, but a blind spot for them is directly behind them or directly in front of them.
Right.
So,
Which you wouldn't think right in front of them necessarily, but I guess their eyes are.
yeah, eyes are on the side of their head. So, but yeah, whenever I come up to a horse, I'm always here. And if I walk around it, I'm real close because they can't kick you that way. Now, some horses can do what they do, a cow kick. They'll kick you out here a little bit. But not these guys. These guys are all good horses. And so that's really all there is to taking the saddles off. I'll grab you a couple of combs here if you want. We've got two different types of curry combs here. There's one.
Okay.
There's another one. And with those, you typically are taking them and just going, you know, down. This to a horse, you know, their skin is so thick that doesn't bother them. It actually feels good,
Okay.
right? And then the thinner brush like this
Yeah.
is stuff I'll usually do, like if I do like around their face,
Okay.
just so I don't,
So it's softer.
you know, it's a little
to some
softer.
degree. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
and you know, you just kind of brush where the saddle was for sure,
Right.
and then down here where the girth was for sure.
Should you use one or the other? This one down here,
You
maybe?
could use either. I'd probably use that one.
Okay.
Now we're going to turn her out to pasture when we're done, and she's going to go out there and roll in the dirt anyway. But I always kind of like to brush them where they were wet
Right.
so that it dries. So now you guys want to see a little hoof checking?
Sure.
Okay, what we do when we come back, because we do have a lot of stones on the trails,
Okay.
and we take a lot of times, and I'll check her hooves. I just tap her on the shoulder so she knows I'm here. Give me a foot. There we go. Okay. So now, see, I'm looking in here for stones or rocks.
Okay.
They're really clean. This they call a frog on a horse's hoof, and it's very, you can see it's pliable.
Oh.
It's almost like a toenail, feels like, in a way, but it's soft. And a vet, or actually a horseshoer, which I put on my website a week ago, showed me that when he's trimming all of these and shoeing them, how tender this is, and he cuts it right back, because when a horse steps, that helps circulate blood back up the horse's leg.
Huh.
That frog right there.
Interesting. Never knew that.
So, yeah.
Not that I'm a horse expert by any stretch,
But her hooves are really clean. So, see, there's nothing there to scrape out. But I check them just to make sure we don't end up with some stones in them,
right?
because that can certainly hurt them.
We do appreciate what you're telling us. It's very neat.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn this stuff.
Okay.
Thank you, Bueno.
Well, I think if that's it, you guys have any final words for your video you want to say to your friends or family?
If you're ever out here, come do this.
Good times.
Thanks, guys.